Okay, I'm just going to show off my launch program here. We've got Kerbal Space Program here, and we've got some launch code, and
5,
I've written an
4,
automated launch here for it.
3,
So the entire
2,
launch is automated. I'm pretty
1.
happy about this.
Launch.
So the launch program controls the rocket entirely. So we got liftoff here. And you can see as it's running, the launch program is monitoring the altitude, the apoapsis that it's going to reach at the height of the orbit, and what the target pitch is. So we got that, and so you see, we've got.
Booster spent.
Okay, yeah, so it dropped the booster now, and you can see that it's adjusting the pitch as it likes for a proper gravity turn, and we are headed off into orbit here. So if you look at this, it's apoapsis is about 80,000. So
Waiting to reach upper apsis.
So it's about 80 kilometers now, and so what it's done is turned off the rocket, and it's just floating there. So it's now monitoring air pressure. When the air pressure gets to 10, it's going to jettison the shell on the top of the rocket, which is good because we've got
Dropping cone.
it's not always smooth, but there's solar panels under there, so it needs to charge. So there we go. We've dropped those, and then now we are watching the altitude and waiting for the altitude to get close to the apoapsis, and then once we hit that, we're going to start our equalizing burn to make the orbit elliptical, or more spherical, whatever, more circular. So we're really close to that. Yeah, as soon as it hits about 78,000.
Equalizing burn.
So there we go. It's decided to hit the burn. So it's going to do that burn for a little bit, and you see it's going to run out of fuel shortly, and so it's going to move on to the next stage automatically. Any second now.
Activating next stage.
Okay, so it's on its last part of its burn, and if we go here, you can see what it's doing now is it's monitoring the periapsis. So it wants to get the periapsis around over 70,000, 70 kilometers, and as soon as it does that, it will stop the burn. So we're getting close. We're into positive now. And
Launch complete.
There we go. We've done it. And if we look at the orbit that we've achieved, you can see that we have a nice circular orbit here. There we go. Automated launch system.